What's up, world? It's BJ the Chicago Kid.
Jason Derulo.
Sean McCoy.
Shantae Moore.
Jacob Lattimore.
7th Streeter.
It's your girl Little Mo. Be sure to check out Concert Daily all the time.
At what time? At what?
8:40.
Okay, good. You're in the part of the Jam Africa, man. And you're from South Africa.
Yep.
Where you from in South Africa?
I'm from Durban.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Essence came to Durban 2 years ago. Were you a part of that experience? It was
A year ago, wasn't it?
A year? No, I think it was 2 years. It was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
It was. Were you a part of that?
I was a part of the section of the event that happened during the day.
Okay.
So I didn't perform really. I was just there for like the talks, the press conference, and that type of stuff.
Okay. And where do you live?
I live in Joburg now, so I grew up in Durban, but I moved to Joburg.
So you live in Joburg. You still live in South Africa. Was was Essence coming there 2 years ago? Your first exposure, like to what Essence really is in the audience.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was dope, man. You know, I didn't know about it prior. I'd heard about it, but I didn't know what it was all about. And when I found out, it was just like it was good to know that we have stuff like that, you know, that support black people, and more especially just like women. When I was there at the venue that we were at, like all the people that were there, I knew some of them, but even the ones I didn't know, they were just so happy to be there and in that space, you know. So.
Your genre of music, right? Because I mean, we've been unpacking Afrobeat and Afro pop and all that all weekend, right? But like, how do you define your sound? And for people that aren't familiar with your music and that haven't listened yet, what do they expect?
Hip hop.
Full straight hip hop.
Yeah, full straight hip hop.
Like, I mean, well then. Rap or more hip hop? You know, because that's a conversation too. Is it like hardcore rap, or do you have a lot of melody infused in your music?
I was influenced by a lot of different types of rappers. You know, like T.I., Wayne, there's Gucci Mane, Jeezy, there's like Slaughterhouse, Eminem. So yeah, so I'm pretty versatile when it comes to hip hop. Like I do some of the new trap, you know, the new wave sound, and then I could do some conscious stuff. You know, like my leading singer right now is like a conscious song. Like real rap.
How much time do you spend in America?
None. I only come here for like a couple days, like a week, and then I'm out.
Well, I think we talked to her artist. Her name was Rafia. She's like, she's on a flight here maybe once a week. She when every 2 or 3 weeks, but she loves it. And but you're like, I'm home.
You mean right here?
No, when you're in South Africa, you don't move too much. Which is good.
I do move a lot, but it's like for shows and press, so it's not like I get to stay in any other countries for like a month, or I'm always there for like 5 days, 4 days, 5 days, you know, like that.
Which is good, because I was reading about you a little bit, and I saw that it's easier because you're in the eastern part of the world, correct? And with that, as far as the hemisphere, and you're closer to Asia and other continents, so you have a big following in Japan, which I was reading about. Like, how is that cross-cultural experience for you?
It's so dope, man. It's just so dope. When the first time I went
like
there,
a South African artist in Japan, like
it's crazy.
It's crazy. You know, to them, it really doesn't matter even the language.
Yeah, exactly.
They just feed off of the energy.
I was just about to, the first time I was there, I didn't really think hip hop was big that size, you know. But like the leading genre right now is K-pop, right? It's like very, very hip. It's not like hip hop. But when I went there, like I started meeting all the artists that are just like helping bring hip hop back up, like in Japan, or up, you know. And I don't even.
As far as like Keith Ape and a bunch of others.
Yeah, a bunch of young ones like what's this, JP, there's Yoshi, there's a lot of them, you know. And I couldn't even understand a word they were saying, but I was in the mosh pit like having fun. Yeah, man, hip hop is hip hop. It's a language on its own, you know. And it's really dope. It's really dope.
That's awesome. And you worked with T.I. recently, in the last year or so. How did that collaboration come about?
So T.I. is the reason I even started rap or even thought about it, you know. And he was in SA about maybe like 10 months ago. I think they were shooting a movie with Megan Good. And I guess he asked around and he heard about me, and he just hit my DM this one day. I remember I was freaking out. I was fanning. That was my first time ever fanning out, ever. He just hit me up. We exchanged contacts. I sent him a couple ideas, and then boom.